LeBron had an amazing game. How about the 20 seconds left, though? Contests Oladipo on a critical three-point miss, chases the rebound, seals the game, exemplifying the entire series, really, for him. I don't even want to ask how great is LeBron. We know this, but you said something earlier this morning. Are we underestimating the supporting cast? Are we not giving them enough credit? Because I know we've all been piling on.
In yesterday's game, we're not giving the supporting cast enough credit. They needed all of Tristan Thompson's 15 points. They needed each one of his rebounds. They needed George Hill. They needed Kevin Love. They needed J.R. Smith to make 3 threes, or they lose.
I get that, but Jalen, they're a team. I mean, he's not supposed to do everything by himself. You're asking guys who get paid a lot of money and who are well-known players, most of them with rings on their fingers, to just make a contribution. I don't think I want to celebrate what Kevin Love has done so far.
Here's the difference of what you guys are seeing from LeBron James. This is the first time in almost a decade y'all haven't seen him on a super team. Y'all don't see him play with 2 other All-Stars.
Right.
So when he went to Miami, it was like, we got Wade, we got Bosh, and we have role players. When he came back to the Cavs, we got Love, we got Kai, and then we got role players. Now it's LeBron has to carry the load, and he's doing it.
And it's not just him, though. All the teams we see are super teams at this point, basically. The Warriors are a super team. The Rockets have put together a bunch of really good players. Oklahoma City and everyone else. But LeBron, you can't ask a person to do all this by himself. I feel like we are celebrating the most insignificant of accomplishments from anyone else on his team, because the feeling is just someone do something and he'll win the game for us. His team stinks. All right, let's just say his team around him absolutely stinks. Yesterday they managed to do just enough that with him playing one of the great games ever and one of the great series ever, they barely snuck through the first round.
So do you think if LeBron James is healthy and still playing at this level, do you think the Toronto Raptors can beat them?
Yeah, can they beat them? Sure. The Raptors, I think, are the favorite. I'm not going to put anything past LeBron. And I think that this is where some of the Raptors' history comes into play psychologically. Because if they can't beat this team, then you have to start over again in Toronto.
Correct.
Here's what I worry about, because this series started and we watched the Pacers and they were so fast and they swarmed defensively, and it just felt like, oh, this is a better team by far than what Cleveland's putting out there. And now we face a Raptors team that's completely different. And I wonder if this will actually be a little easier on the Cavs, that the path just got a little bit more clear.
The number one thing I always look at when LeBron James is in the series is who's he guarding. In this series, he can rest on D.
Right.
He doesn't have to guard DeRozan. He doesn't have to guard Lowry. He won't really have to bang inside a lot. He's going to guard Serge Ibaka probably. Serge Ibaka, they're not going to post him up for offense. He likes to drift on the perimeter and shoot a lot of jump shots. That's probably who LeBron's going to be guarding. The other thing, and you guys are right, the further you advance, the stiffer the competition, more people that can get involved. The Raptors are a really deep basketball team. That depth is going to challenge the Cavs. If the Cavs don't get Game 7 effort from their role players, Michelle Beadle will be exactly right. The Cavs will not advance if that does not happen.
And if there is a Game 7, it will, of course, be in Toronto. Home court advantage at this point is a thing of the past in the Eastern Conference for Cleveland. They will not have home court advantage no matter who they play going forward.